Hello, how are you? Today I would like to talk to you about time management. We all have 24 hours in one day, right? But some people say we're so busy and we don't have time for anything, and some have a lot of free time. So it's all in your mind and what we do. And I don't think anybody is busier than other people, so you are as busy as I am, and I am as busy as you are. And you can argue with that, but it's all about priorities, right? It's about your choice and how you choose to spend your time. So, today's talk is about combining tasks. Nowadays, we are all so much concentrated on the mental aspect of work, so most of the time we are immobile. We are sitting at a desk or on a couch and reading a newspaper, or sitting in a chair watching TV. It's always sitting. And just think about the number of hours you spend sitting down per day, and that would probably that would be more than half a day, I guess. Yeah, that's a lot of time, isn't it? So what we could do, we can incorporate physical tasks into mental tasks and link them together, or even two physical tasks. Now, an example would be, like in my other channel, I had one on brushing your teeth. Brushing your teeth is good, it's good for your teeth, but is it good for anything else? And if it's, say, 5 minutes a day, 2.5 minutes in the morning, and same in the evening, at least, right? Then it is 5 minutes per day, times 7, so there you go. It's a lot of time, right? And then imagine all that time you waste on brushing your teeth in your lifetime. It's not totally a waste. I'm not saying don't brush your teeth, but all you're doing is this, right? So it's just one hand that you're using, and your legs, they're on the floor. So what you could do with them is balance, stretch. This is really good for your back, right? This is good for the front muscles. So you do that for 1 month. Upper jaw, lower jaw. That sideways, or just try and tense the muscles, these muscles here. So brushing your teeth, what else? Washing the dishes, cooking. Most of the time we're concentrating on the hands or on the mind. If it's computer, and the rest of the body is just there, really still, right? So what a waste of time. Think of something that you can incorporate into your routine, into what you do. And I've been doing this and that, and part of my routine is learning Thai. And I'm doing a lot of passive learning as well. Like when I do yoga, I listen to the radio. And you might think it's useless. Oh no, it's not. It's suddenly, okay, I have been studying, but suddenly there's a point when you start to understand what they talk about after you've been listening to the radio in a foreign language for months and months. And it does work. And I can still concentrate on my breathing and on the yoga as well. So passive learning really helps. And when I take a nap in the late morning or midday, like a half an hour nap, I also listen to Thai radio too. And in those moments when you just go to sleep and before you wake up, you hear the words really clearly and they set in your brain, and it seems to be really useful. So, physical and mental tasks. And also what works is combining unpleasant processes with pleasant processes. Like, how I'm doing orange juice fasting. You have to squeeze, manually squeeze. Almost, I think in the last 2 days I squeezed more than 100 oranges. That's a lot, and it's all by hand. I use left hand and right hand equally, but the wrists, you're getting extra exercise, so it's not a very pleasant task anymore, but But the way to make it pleasant is to listen to some educational material, and that distracts you from the unpleasant task. And I think listening to the music is good, or TV, like entertaining programs. It's good, but don't overdo it, because after all, I think most of it is just a waste of time, and you better use that time to feed your brain with some useful information, especially with the songs that we've listened to over and over again. And, you know, some people spend a lot of time per day listening to the music. I don't think that is very effective or useful. But you might have a different opinion. Personally, I don't listen to the music or watch TV. I don't have a computer. An occasional movie, and yeah, maybe I listen to a song or two a week, but no more than that. And you get used to it, and listening to the music becomes a very special event of the day. If you do listen to it when you listen to it. Time management. So if you have an unpleasant task that you don't feel like doing, washing the dishes or cleaning the house, try to combine it with a pleasant task and say, I allow myself exactly 2 hours of time or 1 hour of my time to do this task, like clean up the whole house, and time yourself, and then put on some tape. Well, nobody uses tapes anymore, but there's a lot of information on YouTube that you might like to listen to, which will help you improve yourself. And life is all about growing, not only physically, not this way, but that way, and mentally growing and expanding and building new connections with new people and new knowledge, right? So we all have to be friendly and open to change, otherwise we don't learn. And our natural reaction to anything new is, oh no, that's not me, that's new, I don't like changes. And everybody's like that, I'm like that too. But you just have to force yourself and listen to the new information. Be open to it. Maybe it will be yours. And tomorrow you will say that to somebody else and they say, oh no, that's new. I'm afraid of the new. I don't like the change. I have this favorite pose now that I do in the morning. I think finally I can do it all right. Still practicing, but here, go like that. No. Just so you can see my face. Stand on your arms so you can attempt to do it too. But you need strong arms. And I'm just a weak girl. No, like that. There. I don't know how long I can hold it, but it's all about balance. And once you find the balance, you can stay like that for a long time. Like in life, if you find balance, guess you have to concentrate. Like in life, if you find balance, you feel really happy. But back to the topic, balance between mental and physical, this harmony is also very important. So don't neglect your body, because a happy mind can only be with a happy body. If anything hurts, it's very difficult to be happy in your mind as well. And we got a plan, like we plan for our retirement or whatever, save for the house or the car. We've got to save for the body as well, save for the future. Like my dad always used to say, well, I'm not sick now, why should I worry? And you should always plan and take care of your body so that you don't have to be going to the hospital later, say in 10 years or 15 years. And it's just like saving for a material object. Is this too much lecturing today? this is all about time management, not about health again, but I just think that your mind, your soul, wherever it is in your body, and your body, they should be in harmony, and only then you can be a fully happy person. But if you're inclining towards one and spending more time on it and neglecting the other, whichever way it is, like exercising too much or thinking too much and breathing too much, but not doing anything for your health and your body, then at the end the harmony will be broken, and it's really difficult to restore it. So that's me for today. And all that listening to the radio got me interested in Thai politics. It's more interesting than TV dramas and anything else that you can listen to on the radio. Thai politics is so exciting. And nowadays there are a lot of protests. And I think I'm going to a protest tonight as well. Well, it's not as big as it is in Bangkok, but still, it's about 100 people or 200 people gathered together, and one of the politicians, local politicians, is going to speak about the Amnesty Act, which is trying to help Thai ex-Prime Minister to come back into the country. So, wish me luck with the protest, and I will see you tomorrow. สวัสดีค่ะ